Pan-Africanism was a powerful movement that emerged with a vision of unity and strength. It sought to unite people of African descent across the globe, transcending national and cultural boundaries. The movement started in the early 20th century, gaining momentum as it addressed the pressing issues of the time. The goal was to fight colonialism and oppression. Pan-African conferences were important. They brought people together from different backgrounds. Leaders and thinkers came from across the world, sharing their experiences and strategies. They discussed ideas about freedom and self-determination, envisioning a future free from colonial rule. These conferences were a platform for collaboration and solidarity. They helped shape a vision for a liberated and united Africa. This vision was of a united and empowered Africa where people could determine their own destinies. It inspired generations of activists and leaders, fueling movements for civil rights and independence. The spirit of Pan-Africanism resonated deeply within communities. It went beyond geographical boundaries, creating a global network of solidarity. It influenced movements in the Caribbean and the United States, leaving a lasting legacy. W.E.B. Du Bois was a key figure in the early 20th century, known for his profound influence on civil rights and social justice. He was a sociologist, historian, and activist who tirelessly fought for the rights of African Americans. Du Bois helped organize several Pan-African congresses, bringing together leaders from across the African diaspora. He believed in fighting for equal rights and was a vocal advocate for social change. He saw the connection between colonialism and racism, understanding that both systems oppressed people of color globally. C.L.R. James was a writer, historian, and political activist. He came from Trinidad and Tobago and made significant contributions to literature and political thought. James connected Marxist ideas to the struggle for black liberation, emphasizing the importance of class struggle. He saw capitalism as a system that exploited people of color and advocated for a socialist alternative. Kwame Nkrumah was a prominent leader in Ghana and a key figure in the Pan-African movement. He was inspired by Pan-Africanism and Marxism, which shaped his vision for a united and independent Africa. Nkrumah led Ghana to independence in 1957, becoming the country's first prime minister and later its president. He believed in economic freedom for African nations, advocating for policies that would ensure their self-sufficiency and prosperity. These leaders shaped Pan-Africanism. They brought their own unique experiences and ideas to the movement, enriching it with diverse perspectives. Together, they helped build a powerful movement that sought to unite people of African descent worldwide. This movement fought for liberation and equality, aiming to dismantle the structures of oppression and create a just world for all. Marxism influenced the civil rights movement in the US. It provided a way to understand inequality. Marxism analyzed class struggle. It showed how economic systems can create oppression. Activists saw similarities. The struggles of black people were connected to class. Racism was a tool to divide the working class. This understanding fueled the fight for social justice. The civil rights movement challenged segregation. It fought for voting rights. It demanded economic justice. These demands resonated with Marxist ideas of equality and liberation. The Black Panther Party emerged in the 1960s during a time of significant social upheaval and civil rights struggles. It was a revolutionary organization that sought to address systemic inequalities. The Panthers were deeply inspired by Marxist ideas which shaped their approach to activism. They challenged police brutality and poverty, highlighting the systemic oppression faced by black communities. They created social programs for their communities, such as free breakfast, programs for children and health clinics. The Panthers believed in self-defense and armed themselves to protect their communities. They saw the system as oppressive and sought to dismantle it. They demanded self-determination for black people, advocating for political and economic control over their own lives. Their message resonated with communities facing injustice, gaining widespread support. The legacy of Marxism is complex and multifaceted. It continues to influence activism today, providing a lens through which to view social issues. It provides a framework to understand power dynamics and societal structures. It inspires movements for social and economic justice, continuing to shape the fight for equality.